Hello everybody, my name is Flarrov, and this is Fliz's first ever live stream. And we've had a few hiccups coming and going through here, but this is going to be what we do for Christmas this year. Today being Christmas Eve. It is now 6:30 p.m. That doesn't matter to you really. If you're tuning in for the cast, the stream, then you already know that, and if you're here later on, it doesn't matter what day this was done. So, I have a few plans for what we're going to be doing, but nothing that will greatly impact your night. I don't have a lot of plans, really. I was going to do a little bit of singing. We were going to play some games. I'm going to be like live switching stuff, so you're going to see a lot of things coming and going in the broadcasting thing, OBS, whatever that is, Open Broadcast System, which you've already seen a couple of times if you're tuning in. I'd like to keep it to be somewhat Christmassy, so I'll be looking stuff up as we're doing things, and as you see right now, I have the lyrics for White Christmas up, because I was going to start with that. I just copied it over from Metro Lyrics and put it up into WordPad, which you can obviously see, because I don't know enough about streaming to be able to just do the usable area, I suppose, without all of the formatting tools. So you get that, hooray. I don't know if there's a way to do that in WordPad. There might be in Notepad, but I usually default to WordPad because I'm weird. So a little bit of singing can go a long way. We're going to do some caroling, really. And if anybody in the chat wants to sing along, I'm trying to figure out how this thing works, because I don't understand it. Can we... Total views 6. That's interesting, because there's nobody in the chat. I'm trying to look up the Twitch stuff on my phone while I'm doing it, just so I don't have the Twitch thing up all the time. If you guys can hear me okay, then say something, because I don't even know how to really look. Like I said, this is the first time that I'm doing this, so Merry Christmas to everybody out there, because it's coming up on Christmas, and Happy Hanukkah to any of the Jewish fans. Happy Kwanzaa to anybody who celebrates that. I don't know when the traditional days are. Christmas is pretty much always the same time, so that one was pretty easy to figure out. And as I am American, it's a predominantly Christian society, so we had to learn about all of that in school, regardless of what your personal beliefs are. Which I don't really agree with, but it's fine. There's nothing wrong with broadening your horizons. So, a little bit of caroling. It will be in order. I have a few songs lined up that I know, and I'll be putting the lyrics up when I start performing them. So, let's start this off with White Christmas, because it's already up. You okay with that? Alright, here we go. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I Christmas. With every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be wide. Okay, so that was a lot of fun. If you didn't like that, too bad. This is not actually helping me out. I'm not sure if this is like chatting with the channel or against it or what's going on here. There are literally 0 viewers. I'm okay with that. I don't want to visit the advertiser. Can we not visit the advertiser? Why do I have to view an ad for my own stream? That's funny. Is there a way to turn that off, or is that like a Twitch partnership thing? So I'll be here for a couple of hours, singing things, playing games, forgetting to check the chat. I don't think it records the chat. Like with the video? Because I have it set to record the video, but I don't think it records the chat. So, can I do that? Is this the chat room, or is this like my personal chat room? It says chat about this channel. I'm not sure I trust that. Oh, you have to log in. Whatever. You know what? It's fine. It can just stay there. And I'm going to do something else. So we're going to bring this back up. And we're going to turn you off. Because I'm going to do something completely different. Hooray. And as long as window capture is off, I can do stuff with reckless abandon, I think. Yeah, that doesn't come up, so that's nice. Sorry for the sorry for all of the stuff in the wherever. I'm gonna be doing a different thing. I don't need... No. I don't like this one. Let's go with this one. Oh. I'm not sure that this was the way that it was performed in the thing. Bam. Okay. So for the next one, I really wanted to do this before, and I might do it in its own solo video later, but I did want to do You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, just because I love it so much, and it is performed, or it was performed, by the person who is the contender for most awesome name ever, Thurl Ravenscroft, who is probably better known for being Tony the Tiger and for the Winnie the Pooh song. But, I mean, this is also a very well-known song as well, and, of course, a Christmas classic. So, let's start on that. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch, you really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus, you're as charming as an eel. Mr. Grinch, you're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You have garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks, your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The 3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stank, stunk. You're a rotter, Mr. Grinch. You're the king of sinful sots. Your heart's a dead tomato splotched with moldy purple spots, Mr. Grinch. Your soul is an appalling dung heap, overflowing with the most disgraceful assortment of rubbish imaginable, mangled up in tangled up knots. You nauseate me, Mr. Grinch, with a nauseous super nos. You're a crooked, dirty jockey, and you drive a crooked hoss, Mr. Grinch. You're a 3-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce. I don't think that that's the way that it was done originally, like in the video thing. I don't know if this was like the original lyrics for it and it was rearranged to do it otherwise, but either way, this was done pretty well, and I know that I suck at it, but it's a lot of fun to do, so... Bop! So, this is just, we're just having a laugh here on this Christmas stream, making sure everybody has a Merry Christmas. But oh good, there's a viewer, which is probably me. So if anyone's out there in the chat, feel free to say something, whether it's good or bad or what have you. We're just having a bit of a singing interlude before I start looking for other Christmassy things to do. I'm actually not a huge fan of the Christmas holiday. Christmas hasn't really meant anything to me in over a decade, but still, there's a lot of good cheer that could be going on, and a lot of forced happiness that is good for a lot of people, and it's too much for some people, and that's too bad. I'm more of a Halloween guy. I like scary things and gruesome things and things that jump out in the night and do all sorts of mean, nasty, terrible, awful things. And because I am such a Halloween guy, let's see if this will show up. Which it does. So, hooray for that. Are you ready to start this? Who could go through Halloween or Christmas without the nightmare before Christmas? Probably a lot of people. But that's okay, because I really like it, and I did perform this once. So it's going to be fun, even though it's awful. Thank you guys for sticking around. The one of you that presumably there is, it doesn't really say. It just says there's one person watching, which is probably either me or Liz. I don't know if it counts that I'm watching. Whatever, not a big deal. Yeah, I think that's me. So, are we good? Are we ready for the next one? What's this? What's this? This color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What's this? What's this? What's this? There's something very wrong. What's this? There's people singing songs. What's this? The streets are lined with little creatures laughing. Everybody seems so happy. Have I possibly gone daffy? What is this? What's this? There's children throwing snowballs instead of throwing heads. They're busy building toys and absolutely no one's dead. There's frost on every window, I can't believe my eyes. And in my bones I feel the warmth that's coming from inside. Oh look! What's this? They're hanging mistletoe. They kiss? Why, that looks so unique. Inspired! They're gathering around to hear a story, roasting chestnuts on a fire. What's this? What's this? What's this? In here, they've got a little tree. How queer! And who could ever think? And why? They're covering it with tiny little things. They've got electric lights on strings, and there's a smile on everyone. So now correct me if I'm wrong. This looks like fun. This looks like fun. Oh, could it be I got my wish? What's this? Oh my, what now? The children are asleep. But look, there's nothing underneath. No ghouls, no witches here to scream and scare them or ensnare them. Only little cozy things secure inside their dreamland. What's this? The monsters are all missing and the nightmares can't be found. And in their place there seems to be good feeling all around. Instead of screams, I swear I can hear music in the air. The smell of cakes and pies are absolutely everywhere. The sights, the sounds, they're everywhere and all around. I've never felt so good before. This empty place inside of me is filling up. I simply cannot get enough. I want it, oh I want it, oh I want it for my own. I've got to know, what is this place that I have found? What is this? Christmas Town. I have no idea how well that came across. But this is obviously a very fun one for me, and I like it at least a bit. So hope you guys enjoyed it too. If there's anybody out there, if there isn't, well, you know, whatever. Wop 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 wop. Oh my, what's now? The children are asleep. But look, there's nothing underneath. No ghouls, no witches here to scream and scare them or ensnare them. Only little cozy things secure inside their dreamland. What's this? The monsters are all missing and the nightmares can't be found. And in their place there seems to be good feeling all around. Instead of screams I swear I can hear music in the air. The smell of cakes and pies are absolutely everywhere. The sights, the sounds, they're everywhere and all around. Never felt so good before. This empty place inside of me is filling up. I simply cannot get enough. I want it, oh I want it, oh I want it for my own. I've got to know, what is this place that I have found? What is this? Did any of you, the one person who is currently watching this, did any of you ever watch, or ever listen to the Nightmare Revisited soundtrack, where they had other people do the things? I don't know why, but for some reason I really liked the remake of the finale. What is this? What is this? I haven't got a clue. Must be a Christmas thing. It's really very strange. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. My dearest friend, if you don't mind, I'd like to join you by your side, where we can gaze into the stars and sit together now and forever, for it is... Why am I trying so hard? Ugh. Whatever, we're gonna do a thing. We're gonna be playing whatever this is. Oh, Jesus Christ! Let's try that again. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that's a little more than I can handle. Why is line 3 on? Shut up. I don't know what that is. Okay. Try that again. That's still pretty high. I don't want to know why that's so loud, but it is, so. What is... Oh, okay. Wow, Santa's fat. Bop. Meh. Gotcha, bitch. Waha! Didn't quite make that. Whoop. Whoop. Oh god, there's so much gravity here. That's a death trap. Let's not go that way. Go to the bus stop? Why are we going to a bus stop? What's up with that? Okay. I didn't really want to. Okay. I mean... This seems like a death trap. Santa, do some fucking cardio. Oh, okay. I don't have to go down there. Wouldn't it be great if I could just jump off the edge there? And be like, oh look, I can avoid all of that altogether. Didn't have to do any of that. This is stupid. Why is Santa going to a bus stop? He has a fucking sleigh that flies. Are his deer just pissed at him? Bap. Ah. I see. How the fuck do I get up there then? Mm-hmm. Well, Santa's gonna die. So much lag. Jesus. I don't know if it's on my end or if it's... Shit. Okay, I already don't like this game. We're going for a 2-star. Fuck it, done. Okay, that's fine. Sure, we'll save locally. That's not a big deal to me. Oh, what is... Okay, I burned down a house. I'm just burning down... Okay, well I have to click, so that's a thing. What does that do? No. I think I'll pass. Oh, I got a present. I don't know what presents do, but I have one. It's beautiful. There we go. Okay. What are you? I don't know. What do they do? You tell me. These are almost exactly the same as they were before. What makes this superior to the other one, other than it's, like, slightly more resilient to my... I'm not even sure what I'm doing. My telekinesis? I have a dude with a staff, and he's just kind of air humping. What's going on? How do I play this game? Alright, I've had about enough of clicking, so... Yay. Yes, that's all good. What does this do? No explosions. I don't care about any of that. I want to know where I go to get things to make it so I don't have to click anymore. Oh good, they're slightly more annoying than they were before. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, I'm going to be doing this again. I'll probably have a few like pop-up streams now and again. I am still going to be doing YouTube videos, although I started a new job a couple weeks ago, and the holiday season is crazy at where I'm working, and I got injured and had to deal with that, so I just haven't had the time for not necessarily to do videos, because, you know, videos don't take a lot of time to do, but the editing was killing me, and I don't have... Like, I could sit down and do a week's worth of videos at once, because that's only like 4 or 5 hours of actual recording, but for each one of those videos, it would take like an entire day for editing, even for the simple amount of editing that I do. It just takes a long time, and I don't have it to put into it. I'm still going to be doing videos, and I have plans and stuff for the future whenever I can get Liz to be bothered to help me with it, because she still wants to do Pokemon Uranium, and there's a couple of other things that we're planning on doing on the channel that require both of us to be there, or... They don't require, but, you know, she wanted to also see it be played too, so I have to wait for days that are okay for her. And there are other things that I'm willing to do that I just thought it would take a long time, and you guys don't want, like, half-hour episodes of it. Like, I know that Civ 6 came out not that long ago. Civilization 6. So... I do want to do... Well, I'd like to do Civ 6, but I can't imagine my machine being able to handle that. So I'm at least going to be doing Civ 5, which I loved. I really did enjoy Civ 5, but it's one of those games that it takes forever to do. So I think that instead of doing 4 half-hour videos and then an hour-long video on Friday, I would instead do pop-up live streams on Twitch and do a 2 or 3 hour recording and just put it up on YouTube as the 2 or 3 hour recording. Which also means that if you guys want to, you can join me on Twitch at whatever the thing is here, because I don't actually have Twitch open. And follow along and tell me what an idiot I am for how I play the game. Like, is there a thing that's supposed to be telling me where my shit is? Because I don't feel like I'm getting that. And you're seeing everything that I'm seeing. I did not crop any of it out. Well, I may have cropped a bit of the right-hand side out, but there are no, like, menu options there. So what am I doing wrong? There we go. About goddamn time. Okay, and now I don't have to do that anymore. So, this is a pretty straightforward but this is a fairly straightforward idle clicker game that are super common now for some reason. Like, there were a couple of them that I thought were pretty interesting games, but it did not take very long to get to the point where I was like, it's like every fucking game that comes out on places like Congregate and Armor Games are idle clicker games, and I don't like them that much. Anyway, so yeah, I want to do some Civ 5. I'd love to do some Civ 6, but I don't think that's a possibility. I will also be continuing to do RimWorld until I die or get off planet, and we will continue doing Pokemon Uranium when we have time, but we're going to mix up the games that we're doing more than we have been, which means that we're probably not going to do them both at the same time. We'll probably get a bit ways into one of them and then switch to the other one and do it for a while. And in between there, we will probably be playing a bunch of smaller games, or at least a different games, more variety of games. Things that are outside of our comfort zone even would be nice. So I'm still going to be playing things that I enjoy playing more than anything else, but I think I'm willing to play things that are different than what I would normally have picked. And if you guys have any suggestions, I will certainly take them, but it doesn't take very many trolls to suggest that we play games that we hate or are just awful. Before we just stop listening to anything that you guys have to say. So if we could avoid that at all, that would be great. What? Okay. Which is? Bye. What was the deal with that? I mean, right now, skulls are worth what? 1? Yeah, I'm not gonna... Changing them from 1 to 5 is not making it worth my while. If skulls were worth like 40, then times 5 would be a great boon. Stop it. Go away. We're just killing all these people. That's basically this game, is I'm harvesting the people. Anyway, so yeah, more stuff in the future. There's a bunch of stuff that I want to do. Without spoiling too much, there are a couple of games that, while not necessarily new, are interesting or weren't given the sort of reception that I think that they should have. Some of them are strategic, because I like strategic style games, and one of them is something that was recommended to me that I don't know anything about, and it was suggested that when I play it I should be blind. So we'll see about that. And I think I'm also going to be doing some like flash games in a style of like trying several of them and then giving a short review about what the game was like, which could be interesting to just put all together, but those would just be like random or bonus videos. After the holiday season is over, I would love to get back into the habit of doing 5 videos a week, if I can, but I can't guarantee that because I don't have a set schedule. Like, this week, I have Tuesday and Wednesday free. Tuesday's going to be taken up by post-Christmas things, and Wednesday, we might actually get some recording and editing and stuff done, which would be great because I'm way overdue for that. I had a 2-week margin of things that were already prepared even long before doing this, and I thought that that would hold me, and it didn't. That 2 weeks caught up pretty quick with the injury and the new work. You can ask me what I do, but I won't tell you. And if you happen to be one of the people from the place that I work who is watching this, and I don't know why you would be, because you didn't think that I was interesting at work, why would you think I'm interesting now? If you could just, mum's the word, because, secrecy, national security, and all that, that would be fantastic. Oh look, another present that I don't know what it does. What are you? I think I've had it with this game, really. I'm not really getting... Here, we'll do that. Just... Erg. It's just a bunch of zombies, I don't care. So, we're gonna do that. And then tell it to fuck off. I did have to do a bunch of changes for it to show up well, and I might do some other stuff with that later. Right now, I'm thinking we need to do a bit of drawing. Christmas drawing, of course. Of course. Because nothing else would quite do. I wonder, can I... That'll do. Here's what you're gonna do. Okay. So apparently, if I don't... if I don't select a thing first, I can rearrange, or I can resize the window to whatever I want, and it doesn't have to be in the ratio. So, I'm going to be drawing with a mouse with my right hand, and I am naturally left-handed. So, This is going to be hilarious. We are going to be drawing with a brush, and I'm going to expand the canvas a little more. We're just going to be doing some basic drawing, and to show you how my drawing skill is with a mouse, we're going to we're going to draw we're going to draw a good friend of ours. The I kind of wanted to do this faster than that. This is of course our good friend, the flannel ninja. I don't draw very well to begin with, and okay, could we not? Could we not? What? You know what, actually, yeah, we're gonna do that. Fuck you, paint. Stop fucking auto-scrolling. Here, we'll just give him a little bit of a cowlick there. And by a little bit, I mean like space antenna. And then just some hair. And then I actually did used to draw quite a bit when I had a tablet, but I don't. And the combination of not having proper tools and using a hand that is barely usable at all is kind of throwing me off a little bit. And I can see that Space Antenna just happened on the stream itself because I have it playing on my phone. Flannel Ninja, who is Jesus. This is like the worst thing I have ever drawn ever. I've drawn good things before. I did the channel icon. I can't do this. You know what? We'll just we'll go to 5. We'll go to 5, and then we'll draw something Christmassy. We need a tree. We need to turn the fucking thing back on. We need a tree. There we go. It's going to be a cookie cutter kind of tree. All the Who's down in Whoville were scared and confused. And, you know what? It can be in this stupid dish thing that holds the water that the cat drinks out of. So, well, we have a tree now. We have a tree, and it needs, on top of it, it needs a star. We're gonna say that's a star, and it needs some like tinsel and garland and stuff going around it. I fucking hate. I hate that you exist. How about don't? How about don't do that ever? Which of course you're going to, because it just pisses me off, and that's your entire goal in life, is to piss me off. And we need ornaments, so we'll just hang some nice ornaments off of every branch. Even the bottom ones. Got to give the cat something to play with, and a couple of them around here. And there's also the lights, which are going to be going the opposite way, just because. And fuck you. And yellow, lastly. There we go. It was pissing me off because every time I'd select a color, it would switch to the secondary. Bap, bap, ba. And of course, the tree itself needs to be colored. So we're going to do that. We're actually going to do it like this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do... I know it looks like I'm doing nothing. And in fact, I may be doing nothing. Nope, we're good. It just won't show up until I let go, apparently. Then, we're going to go up here. Bring that down, and then just get rid of some of that. Oh good, it's awful. That's just what I always wanted. I wanted it to be the worst thing ever. So, I think that this about does it for Christmas this year. Christmas is ruined forever. There's your fucking tree. Here, we'll give you that too. Yay! Look at all that. It's beautiful. It may not be the tree that you ordered, but it's the tree you deserve. Look at that. Look, it's such a great fucking tree. There. Now you have a tree. Isn't it amazing? Aren't we just the happiest, fun-loving bunch of motherfuckers that ever lived? But you know, what would a tree be? Also, it needs a stump down here. And what would a tree be without some presents under it? And this one over here, and this one over here, and this one over here. And then actually I'm just gonna do this. Pop, 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 pop. And then we're gonna take some of this, some of the red. We're gonna do this. On all of them. And if you know what this is, then don't spoil it for everybody else. There you go. You got some presents. They're spirit. You're getting a bunch of basketballs for Christmas. Don't tell your parents that I told you, but it's just basketballs. Maybe a bowling ball, just to throw you off that it doesn't feel like the rest of them. But yeah, it's just a bunch of balls. It's also a subtle hint that that you get to put all the Christmas ornaments back. So, if that was good enough for you, then I'm happy for you. You're easily entertained because this has sucked pretty much all around. I'm gonna play with it some more. I'll put more stuff up some other time, but right now I don't feel like it. Merry Christmas to everybody, and try not to die before next year. Good night.